Lady here. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to our tribe, guys. Welcome all of my new subscribers, guys. And today I have a story time for you. As soon as my camera started rolling, I get a knock at the door with the delivery. I'm just going to let it sit there for now because this story comes first. You guys, one little single, very used key. This key has a story about survival in it. For those of you who are new to my channel, I am a sudden cardiac arrest survivor. I spent about 3 days in a coma on a ventilator, and I woke up with a pacemaker. All the stuff, had to learn to walk again, feed myself, all the stuff. So after my recovery, going back to work was hard. I literally ended up having to find a new job. And guys, I found a new job working at LA Fitness. That was my recovery job. It literally was meant to be a temporary stepping stone until I was healthy enough to I was originally going to go back to my old job. And that actually did not happen. I ended up really enjoying working for LA Fitness, and I worked there for almost exactly a year before they terminated me. And they terminated me for no real reason, and I actually did draw unemployment until I found a new job. This key is the key to the old LA Fitness where I used to work. I was terminated by text message. And then no one would ever reply back to my text messages. One of the things they never did was ask me for the key back. And I guess it was about a month in, no, more like 2 months into my unemployment. And I realized I still have the key to their building on my key ring. They never said anything and they never asked for it back. But this key right here represents how far I have come in a year and a half, guys. From surviving to 10 weeks of recovery, actually 12 weeks of recovery, having to change my careers. I actually did Lyft for like 2 or 3 months. Yeah, I did rideshare for 2 or 3 months. I left rideshare and started for LA Fitness, where I worked for a year. And now I have a full-time job working for Hand and Stone. If you're not familiar with Hand and Stone, it is a spa. And they do some wonderful things. Yes, they do facials, but they also do specialty massages. They do everything from prenatal, pregnancy massages. They do oncology massages. They do so many types, sports injury massages, reflexology, fibromyalgia, TMJ, myofascial related massages. They do it all. And guys, this key is a reminder of how far I've come from the beginning. And yes, Mia, if you're out there and you see this video, if you want your key back, you can have it because I no longer need it and it no longer serves a purpose in my life, guys. But it was a reminder of how far I've come from the moment I opened my eyes out of ICU to learning to walk and feed myself. I remember the first week of being home, having to use my cane. I had a hurricane. If you've never seen a hurricane, it actually has 3 stoppers on the bottom, and it's a very great for people who have balance issues or people like me in recovery, going through rehabilitative services and therapy. And I remember the first few days I was home and trying to walk to my mailbox. And yeah, the first few days, my husband would walk to the mailbox with me. We would go together. And then I would start walking to the mailbox on my own. And then I would move to walking up and down the sidewalk with my cane and my arm in a sling because I could not use my arm, guys. When you get a pacemaker, the recovery time for that is about 10 to 12 weeks. Mine recovery was 12. It was mine. I think mine was 12 due to the cardiac arrest and the recovery from that, my strength and my memory and my abilities at that time. I have come so far, guys. I began a workout routine like no other. At this time, I have slid and I haven't been working out on the regular. I do work out maybe once every 2 weeks. I still work out to some degree, and yes, I need to work on that. But guys, I am now in a full-time position with great people. I get a free massage once a month for, my services for the company. It's full-time. And I never have to work alone. I always work either with one other person or two. Sometimes there's 3 of us at the desk running the show. You guys, I'm proud of myself. I've come so far from February 28th of 2022. Yeah, sorry, I do have memory issues, so I've come so far from February 28th of 2022 when I started my job at LA Fitness. I have come so far, y'all. And I had to come on here and just share it with you and tell you about how the key, one little key, when I looked at it, it's a reminder of how far I have come, guys. And yes, Mia, if you see this and you want your key, you know what to do. I'll bring it to you. It serves no purpose in my life now, guys. I just wanted to come on here and just share that little story with you because it means a lot to me on how far I've come in my journey. So guys, if you haven't followed me or subscribed to my channel, I am a sudden cardiac arrest survivor who advocates for cardiac trauma and sudden cardiac arrest survivors. Subscribe to my channel for all of the great content that's coming. I have some story times. I'm trying to decide if I want to share them from TikTok or just come on here and do the work for you guys so you can see what's going on. I love you guys all so much, and I'll be vlogging you later.